Hello and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. The duration for this reading is the 19th through to the 25th of February. Okay, let's have a look and see what's in the deck. Get over there. And see what the angels have in store for us this week. Now, some people talk to their plants, I talk to my cards. They're like old friends. Have a look. First card we have is Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is an angel who helps us to find our way. Okay, he is supposedly the angel who helped Moses to find his way through the wilderness to his promised land. And in our modern day life, he's the angel who helps to get us organised, motivated, galvanised into reaching towards what we want, towards our destiny, our destination. Okay, so let's see what goes with that. The card itself is the card of children, so this may be that you need to sort out something to do with one of your children. Maybe you're looking for a career working with children. Maybe there's something that you're wanting to do that will involve a child, or involve just going further towards what your goal is, what your destination is, what it is that you want, and finding that way and getting motivated with it. Okay, and we have the shadow self has come out. So, you know, maybe for some reason you've become kind of lost in the shadows where something to do with children is involved. You know, maybe there's something going on with your child and you feel like your voice isn't being heard, you're just being overlooked, and it's time for you to step out there, get that motivation and say what needs to be said. Okay. It could also be, don't forget, your own inner child. Okay. And if you feel like, almost like you're invisible, like nobody's taking any notice of you, that feeling often comes when our inner child is feeling ignored and neglected. Okay, so it can be on both sides, that card, really. We have Archangel Jeremiah and the Awakening card. Okay, Archangel Jeremiah is the angel who helps us to look back. So again, I'm being drawn to the inner child as I'm starting to sort of progress through this reading, and I'm feeling that maybe you need to look back to see something either in your childhood or in your past or in your child's childhood that gives you the answers that you're seeking. But also remember, when Archangel Jeremiah comes in, he doesn't do so to make you look back to apportion blame. This angel comes in with a lot of mercy and a lot of love, and it's about looking back and seeing that you did the best you could, or the people around you did the best they could. But in some ways, you know, there's green on here, I feel that something needs to be awakened inside you in order for the healing to take place inside you. I feel that you are the important one in this. For the healing to take place either for yourself or for your child. Okay. And remember, when I talk about children, I have 26-year-old little children. Okay, they never grow up. It doesn't matter how old your child is still your child. Okay. And we have intuition. So again, the awakening, Archangel Jeremiah, helping you to look back, connect with your intuition, connect with your inner self to get the answers, okay? Listen to your inner child, because quite often our inner children know more about us. You know, as adults, we bow down to the expectations of everybody around us. We cave under guilt and regret, and we stop being what we want to be, what our inner child wants us to be. Okay, let's have a look. And the last card we have is Archangel Raziel and Divine Mystery. Archangel Raziel is the mystic of the angels. He helps light workers. He helps light workers who don't currently know they're light workers, that maybe need to sort of have a little bit of a nudge from the universe. That looked a bit violent, didn't it? A little bit of a nudge, you know, just to kind of to wake themselves up. You know, maybe you've been seeing figures, numbers repeated, okay, 11, 11, 22, 22. 55, 55, 44, 44, you know, those kind of sequences. Maybe you've been seeing numbers that go in complete sequence, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, they're all wake-up calls, they're all signs from the universe, and they all kind of say to you, come on, you know, it's time to be the light worker you was always meant to be. 1111 is the most, I would say, the most common one out there, okay. 2222 is a little bit harder, and by the time you get to 55, that's like, wow. Okay, I've only seen that a few times, but yeah, the 1111 keeps coming in, you know, and I have so many people will say to me, I keep seeing 1111, does it mean that, is it something bad, you know. Even myself, you know, I remember at one time, many years ago, when I kept seeing that number, and it wasn't significant date-wise in that way at that time, but thinking, oh, I'm going to die on November 2011, you know, that's what it must mean, you know. So even I had a very kind of pessimistic, oh, I can get that word out then, a very pessimistic kind of view of it. Okay, so, but it isn't anything to be afraid of. Think of it as an angelic alarm clock, just saying to you, come on, light worker, it's time to get up and get to work. And we have the cards of the families, okay. The angels surround both you and your family at this moment. So I really feel that there's a situation around one of you, or even a few of you, that really involves your children, as I said, any age, okay, from 0 to 100, okay, take your pick. And it's about you either helping your child or finding a way forward for your child to help themselves, okay. And for others out there, I feel this is about connecting with your inner child, so that you can step out of the shadows and be who you need to be, okay. But I do feel that there is a real strong sense of family, and I feel that's why that card's come up, helping one another, supporting one another, getting through this. You know, I read a few years back in A&E now departments, doctors are actually advised to listen to mothers, not to see them as hysterical beings, because a mother has an intuitive feeling of what's happening with their child. Okay, so you know, what I feel this is listen to your intuition. And don't just take what the experts say, because they're reading from the textbook, but they don't know your child, okay? So I feel that you need to go with that. Go with your intuition, doesn't matter what their age is, okay? Just go with your intuition. I'm going to do a quick recap, because Mel told me off last week, I didn't say that. Archangel Metatron, the cards of children, so we know what direction this is in, okay? This is about your child, your inner child, children around you, maybe if you want to work with children, all those things. Then we have the shadow self. This is about stepping out of the shadows, about being yourself, about not being invisible. We go to midweek, Archangel Jeremiah comes in, so you may find yourself a little bit nostalgic, maybe you're looking through old baby photos, memories will come in, maybe memories of your childhood. You know, maybe you start to sort of think, actually I went through that so I can help my child with this. You know, just making those connections, okay, because there's intuition there, and it's listening to your intuition and knowing how to apply it. Okay, then we go to Archangel Raziel, and we have Divine Mystery, and after Divine Mystery we have the Angel of Families. Sorry, I hesitated there, because what was coming in, I also feel someone out there is in a step situation. Okay, that's what I got just come in, just as I was trying to get that one. I feel there's a step situation. I feel that there's a kind of gulf between you and the child in a way, but I feel it's going to be resolved. And what I want to say is connect with your inner child to be able to connect with that child, and give them the benefit of your experiences. Looking back for you will help them. Okay, this may be either a stepchild, I got it as step, okay, so I can't really change that, but I want to say also it may be somebody who maybe isn't officially your stepchild, but you think of them as your stepchild, you think of them as an adopted child, you think of them as a mini-me, okay, because that's the other word I keep getting, mini-me for some reason, okay, and you can see that there's kind of similarities. You know that you've walked that path, and you kind of feel like by just looking back, just by doing that reflection, you can actually link in with your intuition and help them forward, and in a way that will help the families. Okay, I think I've got to the end of this reading. Thank you everyone for supporting Mystic Moonstone. Wasn't very busy on Mystic Moonstone, so slap, but it's been half term, and we're talking about children, but it's been half term, and it's just so hard sometimes being a mum, running a business, working for a media company as well. So it's just like I sometimes feel a bit like that, okay, and there are some weeks it just gets away from me. But school's back this week, and I'll get my routine, and I'll be with you on page, annoying you all with all my posts. Okay, we'll have some interactive fun this week, I think, as well. Okay, so you know how to get in the green bag. Don't be a stranger on page. Share the page. Let's bring some new energy in as well. Love and light to you all. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome to the part I just call the draw. Okay, so the fuse coming out. And we have Faye Quest. Congratulations, Faye. Let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for you. I always say to people to look to the main reading as well, because I feel some of that may have been for you. Sorry, it's just that as your name came out, that's what I felt. Okay, so just look to the main reading as well. Okay, I have the Clear Sentience card by Archangel Ragu, and it's notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Now, before that card came out, Faye, I was saying to you to look to the main reading. You have very, very strong intuition. And I feel you're in a situation right now, there's lots of yellow on there, and I want to say communication, where communication with someone is good. I feel there's a very loving bond there. If anything, too loving, you know when you can be too close to a situation that judgment starts to get muddied. Okay, and that's how it's feeling. I feel this is with a child, your child. And I feel you need to listen to your intuition. They need to listen to your intuition, because I feel your intuition will guide you both forward. Okay, but I feel for some reason it just feels like there's a little bit of, not anger, not even friction, but just kind of a battle of wheels going on. That's what I'm sort of sensing, and I just feel that they need just to listen to your intuition. So just spend a little bit of time, maybe where you discard the emotions, because I feel there's a lot of emotions in here. I feel there's a lot of you even doubting your own judgment, and just say to the angels, I want to say Archangel Raphael, even though it's Archangel Ragu, but I want Archangel Raphael coming in around you. Archangel Ragu's brought this up and he'll be there anyway, but what I want to say is just spend a little bit of time in quiet contemplation, meditation, whatever you want to call it, and just see where the answers come in. And I feel that, like in the main reading, I feel I can get more for you by going back to the main reading. Sorry about this, but with the main reading, what I want to say to you is it was about going back on your path, on your experiences, what happened to you, and not being listened to by those in the know, shall we say. And I just feel you need to go back on your experiences in order to help your child to go through a more positive experience. Does that make sense? I hope it does, but that's how it's come in. Your mum's with you. She's saying her name. We both know her name. But she's saying her name. And she's showing me the lovely colour associated with it. Okay, she's saying it over and over. I know there's a Michael around you on the earth plane, but I want to say there's a Michael in spirit. Okay, because she's also saying that name, Michael or Michael. Yeah, she's saying something, it sounds like Michael, but it's a slight, I just can't quite get it as Michael, but I want to say it's Michael because that's what it sounds like, okay? So whether this person had an accent where it would have sounded different, or whether they had a different definition of that name, you know, I mean, sometimes names like, you know, but she keeps saying that name now. The name she's saying to me sounds like Mikhail, which kind of makes me think she's giving me a bit of a kick up the backside. But anyway, I'm going to try and put that aside. Your mum's got a lovely, lovely energy. And as I'm talking, is it yourself or someone around you that's suffering with something with the throat? Okay, because I'm being brought in as something down the side of the throat, and I just feel like I can't get my words out. It feels like there's a lump there. And I didn't have it in the main reading, and I didn't have it when I started this, but now it's starting to feel quite bad. It feels just like something's all the way down there. Okay, I'm just going to ask them to take that back off me. I feel like I can't get a breath neither. Okay, I don't know what this is. Do you understand lilies of the valley? Okay, I'm being told lilies of the valley. I think, is that a scent? I don't know, I can't smell it. I'm just being told lilies of the valley, so I don't know if that's a scent or the flower. Okay, but I'm just being told lilies of the valley, and I feel there's something there, or there should be something there for you. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael. We were talking about Archangel Michael and Archangel... I wish you'd take this back off my throat. I don't know. Someone around you has definitely got something with the throat that I feel needs to be... I don't feel it's life-threatening or anything, but I feel that it needs to be looked at, because I feel this is something that's recurring, the way it's feeling to me. Okay. I also feel that there may be somebody around in spirit who went with something to do with the throat, because it's the throat that I'm feeling. Okay, so I feel that there's two things going on. I feel there's somebody who's got, I want to say their immunity is down because they keep getting this reoccurring sore throat. But I also feel that there's someone in spirit. This doesn't feel like this is your mum. Okay, I feel there's also a male energy coming in, but not really connecting with me, but I can feel him. But I want to go around the throat. Okay, and I want to say good on you, Faye. You're doing really good. That's what I just got come through. But I got that from my guides. Okay, so this gentleman isn't speaking. Okay, but remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. So what I want to say, in this relationship, I feel what I was talking about with the child, I feel there's so much love there. Honestly, so much love, so much respect. You're close, but sometimes too close. Okay, and I just feel both of you need to step back and see things for what they are, and remember who you are, and remember how powerful you both are, and together you will work a way through it. Okay, beloved one, Archangel Samuel, I'm helping you with your soulmate, your spiritual soulmate relationship. Now, I don't feel there's anything wrong with your relationship. Okay, I know your relationship and it's fine. Okay, but I feel maybe it just needs a little bit more attention at the moment. I feel the two of you just feel to be very busy. I don't understand, it used to just get busier day by day instead of sort of taking it easy, but it just feels like there's a lot of busyness going on at the moment, and I just want to put you together and just have some real quality time just for the two of you. Okay, I know with your energies, I don't know how possible that is, but I just feel that you need that. But I do feel there's a lot of love in that relationship, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, but just remember what I've said to you. I'm still feeling breathless. I don't understand why they're still making me feel breathless. Faye, I feel you need to take it easy. I don't feel there's anything wrong, so I don't want you panicking, but I feel that you've been kind of burning the candle at both ends, and I don't feel you've had time for you, and I just want you to have some time for you. That's how it's just come in. Okay, things are going to be alright. Trust your intuition, look back, use your experience to make your child's experience a good one. Okay, and I feel this will work. Okay, you've definitely got mum around you. She's not saying anything else other than saying her name, which, as I said, you know, I've said to you. And I'm getting lilies of the valley. okay, and also hearing this, what sounds like Mikhail to me. Okay, so I'm getting those things coming in. There's a gentleman, and I feel there's something around the throat, around the chest area here, going down here. I feel there may have been a passing with that. Okay. I'm also feeling like there's smoke around me, so I don't know, but it doesn't really smell like cigarette smoke. It's just very, very smoky. I'm not quite sure what that is neither. I'm sorry, there's lots of strange little things coming in here. There's a lovely smell of bread. And I love that, because that smell I often get when I read for you. So but there is a lovely, lovely smell of bread coming in as well now. So not coming forward, just that lovely smell of bread, just that lingering. That's really wicked, giving that to somebody who's gluten intolerant. We never get freshly baked bread, do we? Because the bakers don't do it. But yeah, that's what I'm smelling, lovely, freshly baked bread. And I feel a little loaf, a little loaf. I want to give a little loaf that was broke open and butter was just put in it, and it was just eaten like that. But it's a really little loaf, okay? I don't even know if you'd call it a loaf. It's probably more like a roll or a bun. I don't know what you call it. I mean, I would call it a roll. Here in Cumbria they call it a bun, okay? But it's more like a roll. So small. I keep getting the word cob, but I want to say it's small. Okay, so I just want to take that one back. And I just feel it's small. It was broke open and butter was just put straight into it. Okay, and that's where I'm getting that lovely smell. So I don't know. Oh, okay, right, thank you. Somebody's giving me something with the ears. Okay, I feel like somebody needs to have the ears syringed, or they need to have something sorted with the ears, because I've got something in the ears. It's like really, I feel like I've got a bee in my ear. Right, okay, take that back. Giving me lots of little symptoms and ailments today for some reason. Okay, that was like really, ooh. But anyway, that could be a sign. Sometimes when we get feelings in our ears and then we get the high pitch, like the tinnitus kind of sounds, that could be a sign of a new guide coming in. This last card, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. We always kind of take it as a relationship around you, a soulmate around you, but don't forget the spiritual part, and sometimes that can be a new guide coming in, Faye. And I really feel that your intuition has just really gone up a notch in the last, I want to say, couple of months. And I want to go to the 1st of March, and I feel around the 1st of March is really important for you. Okay, I'm being drawn to my daffodils, and I really felt like I needed to put daffodils out today as well. So I just really feel that that time is significant for you, as in the family or around the family. Okay, and that's it for now. That's it. I just want to get... Right, I'm being shown a lardy cake. Do you know the ones that have the currants in them? And yeah, I'm being shown a lardy cake. I've only just seen one of them recently, but I'm being shown one in spirits. I feel something would have made some kind. It looks like a lardy cake to me anyway. You know, that's why I knew the name. Like a sort of like a swirl with currants in it going all the way around it, and it's about that big. Okay, and I want to give you one of those. Okay, no good for your diet whatsoever, that. But I want to give you one, and I just want to say, it's all right to, in moderation, treat yourself and just indulge yourself from time to time. Okay, with that, I'm going to give you the love of spirit. I'm going to ask them to step back, because, as I said, I feel like I need to go to the doctors now. But anyway, I hope that was okay for you. You know where I am if you have any questions. Okay, love and light. Bye.